Which is weird because normally when I get the arthritis, it's right in this area of the knee.
Well,
but
guess what?
I usually have the right side. But if that's the area that's inflamed, then that could be the
reason why.
choice point.
Yep.
Only good thing, I guess, is I haven't taken any aspirin in a week.
Yeah.
Other than the anti-inflammatory that I got with it.
That seems to work.
And my normal supplements.
Yep.
I'm not taking the turmeric stuff that I have.
Okay.
Other than what's in the joint pill.
Okay.
May or may not be a good thing.
I think everybody is taken off for the week. Tell you about the hearing aids, how he hand selected the settings for each individual frequency, plots a graph of your ear and what it hears and doesn't hear, and then they put these sensors
phone
in.
Now?
Huh?
Does it work with your phone?
Yeah. They put these sensors in your inside your ear. You ready for that? And then they put the hearing aids in on top of them.
I suppose.
Yeah. And then they calibrate. They know, based on the test, how bad your hearing is in specific frequencies. So,
how bad were they?
Bad. They're the same. They haven't gotten worse since 5 years ago, but they're still bad, but not, not terrible, but bad. Left ear.
Can you hear better than you were before with this new stuff?
I can now because he hand-tuned each frequency.
Okay.
To make that graph.
So when we say hi John or hi whatever, and you go what?
It depends. I have an ability to, with the phone, to turn around and tell it to ignore sound. Since my phone will talk to my hearing aids, I can turn the volume up and down, which I probably don't want.
Did you have to specify your make and model of your phone?
No, he did it all.
Okay.
He said, download this. Yep. Do that. Now hit this button. This button.
Bluetooth, I suppose.
It's Bluetooth into the hearing.
Oh, so you can probably get your music in your ear now.
I could, but I don't want it. I could have my phone ring in my ear. I don't want it to ring in my ear. I don't want it to ring in my ear.
Ringing already in your ear.
No. Yes. No, I don't want it to ring in my ear. I want it to ring outside and I'll hear it. Right? So, anyhow, I can adjust it like if you're, they have a mode, the pickup points are different than the old one, and they're supposed to be more resistant to wind noise. Number one, and they seem to be so far. Number two, I can turn around and say, just pick up noises to the front of me only, ignore things to the back. So like if I'm trying to listen across coffee, I might be able to tell to do whatever it needs to do. Okay, it uses the same batteries, uses different inserts, which I don't have very many of at the moment. Well, that's okay. You can order them or whatever. They provide you big. They gave you small, medium, and large. They got medium in there. When they first put them in my ears weren't too happy with them because they're different than the other ones were, design-wise. Okay, so that was a little grumpy, but I can, in theory, I can turn down the volume, turn up the volume. I can play with the. It's supposed to protect you from supposed to not amplify overpressures like from gunfire and things of that nature. Okay, and so it's yes, I can hear a lot better than I did, and I think it does a more precise amplification, controlled amplification at exactly where the spots were bad. Because as soon as I heard his voice, the guy has a really cool sounding voice. But when I got done with the hearing aid, it was much.
Well, not only are you paying extra to be shipped from the store, you're also paying the driver's, unless you go in there specifically, drop it to $7. If if you don't, and it's at the way at the bottom of the page, underneath where you order.
Yeah.
And if you don't go all the way to the bottom page, and if you just click the order button, yeah, you won't know. And I was like,
well,
I'm not ordering all of it. That's like a $27 charge.
Yes.
Or no, actually about $29, almost a $30 charge.
Twice the cost.
For your $35 order.
No, it's not. No.
But if it's not available locally and has the option to ship to your house,
it's not there.
You don't get any of that extra $30 charge.
Well, there you go. So
I find that just stupid.
Well, since all of the tip goes through the governments,
or the store or whatever, but
I'm just saying,
yeah,
the state, the feds, the locals are all going to get a piece of that.
Yeah, and then I find that really stupid.
And then that's reported against this.
I'm sure the drivers need money, but I mean,
yeah.
That's just hellacious.
Well, they'll put themselves out of business with that type of stuff.
Well, it's just people start. Unless you if you order a lot of stuff and it's local, and you can avoid that $9 charge, and then if you know the setting, it's to drop it to $7 and stuff. But if you actually look, otherwise you start looking at orders that only ships to your house.
Yeah.
Because then you avoid that whole $30 of extra.
Well, here's a new thing from UPS.
Oh,
okay, they don't want to ship to firearms dealers that might sell parts. Because the parts may become illegal. So they want to seize and destroy your shipment of parts. Brownells, it's a big outfit, is not impressed.
They just stopped doing that one.
Neither is the Ghost.
Strictly FedEx or something.
Well,
or
what I'm saying is somebody's going to sue their little.
Well, either that or they box it in a box that doesn't say Browning on it or whatever.
Brownell.
And they whatever it is. They ship it in like an Amazon box or something.
Yeah.
That doesn't look like it's come from a gun place or whatever.
Well, the thing
you use a third party to deliver to that person.
FedEx is faster.
You ship it to another company. They put it in a generalized box and with the address, and then they ship it to wherever. That's probably the only way you get around it.
But they're trying to cancel the counts of gun dealers and manufacturers. This is more lefty bullcrap that got into corporate bullcrap. They're going to cut their own throat on that one. But I was just reading that today. I was like, here's a case from Ghost Firearms. This is from Brunells. Everybody knows how big they are. Yeah. And it's like, guess what? And I think Brunells probably be hard calling up their corporate attorney saying, okay, let's have a chat with these clowns real soon about how impressed we are.
Well, they just lose business and they go to somebody else.
Big time move to FedEx that quick.
Yeah. Or whatever.
Yeah.
Or DHL or
whatever.
Postal Service or something.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I'm sure the Postal Service love to do business.
Well, yeah. But
they kind of need it.
But I'm just saying, it's like, why in the world would you do that?
I don't know.
If it's legal,
why does half the people do the dumb things they do?
Well, they were talking about this in reference to the abortion pill. Okay.
Oh.
Here we go. Right. Now,
let's not even bring that up.
Well,
let's not even. Oh.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, if some states, they were saying, how could they restrict it? I said, well, in the past, some states wouldn't let you ship alcohol in from other states.
Yeah.
That's changed recently. Some states, like California, says for guns, you can only buy a gun that's on their approved list. Right? So that state's doing that again. And some of the manufacturers said, well, fine, we won't sell those guns in your state, including your law enforcement people. And of course, that went over well too. But there's a lot of stupid going on right now. I'm just amazed how stupid things are getting. Should not be amazed by it. But there we are. So you're thinking cheesy bread or are you thinking pizzas today?
I don't know.
Okay, read about that.
Thought about that yet?
Yeah. it's
thing in my gaming community, and I was like, why are we talking about this? There's no point.
It's up to the local.
But they wanted to.
states.
People wanted to brag about the crap, and I was like,
no. Let's don't
I
go there.
don't want to do this. There's no point.
Both sides need to step back a little bit.
I got so bad. I just like, no, I'm not even gonna put myself in this room. You can said you can go debate it to your heart's content, and it won't change anything anyhow.
Well, it's whatever the rules are there.
I don't care.
You know,
I just don't care. I'm
That's
bad
a,
with
and
this.
that's a their thing, not a here.
Well, let's think about maybe like the nuclear
Kinda.
weapons being shipped by the Russians or something.
Or something.
Let's talk about something that actually might affect our lives.
Well, directly, yeah.
I don't know.
We'll see how much fun it comes down to.
What's food prices in your state doing?
Well, that's what Janice even talked friendly to me and asked me. First question was, "What's your gas prices like?"
Yeah,
She said, "You're better than mine."
Yeah.
I went, "Well, yeah."
we can debate this stuff in 2 years if we're still here. Huh?
Yeah, well, we'll worry about the details along the way. I should probably left earlier. Got the brake on or something?
No.
No. She's got that much horses, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
345 of them. 370 pounds of torque.
Yeah. That's assuming they're still open on Saturday. We'll find out.
Next on will be a Tuesday. I was looking at maybe getting a drone, but then I actually looked at the reviews on the app. The app is terrible, and apparently doesn't work with an S22. Apparently, their new app.
There's not much.
They got
left
if you want a drone, apparently you have to, for an S22, you've got to buy the new drone has the controller with the screen built in. Apparently,
well, you don't need a phone anymore.
no, but that's $909 for the new drone with the controller, minus taxes. So it's probably almost $1,000 for taxes and everything else, and shipping.
Too much.
It's only one of those drones that doesn't require to be registered because it's under the 250 gram limit.
That's a plus.
Yep. And I'm not using it for commercial needs or big money needs, so I don't need any specialized licenses.
Right. I think a lot of people went somewhere.
Yeah, it's just probably the lake.
Yeah.
Not like Mead or anything, because there's like no water there almost. I was watching a couple of people that go there every couple days, and like it's down a lot in just like 12 days.
Which one are you talking about?
Like Powell or Lake Mead or something.
Powell's the one that feeds like beef.
Oh wait, it's like Mead then. It's down like the one where all the big stuff's going on right now. I actually found a World War II amphibious boat. Apparently it was
I suppose.
down there apparently.
Yep. And found some bodies of gangsters.
Yeah,
too.
they found some in some barrels apparently.
Yep. That was interesting.
More stuff as the water keeps going. They said even aluminum boats that have flat hulls and like trolling motors are getting stuck on these places that were berms or little berm areas.
Yeah.
So they said that they got something, even people that have depth finders and stuff, They said that if you take your eye off where you are right in front of you to look at the lake, at the areas that used to be like good fishing spots or something, like you can run aground.
Yeah, it's getting that
in
low.
less than a foot of water.
Yeah.
The guy said if it had a fiberglass boat, it sunk. Not that you'd sink that far, because they got out of the boat and the water wasn't even up to their knee.
Yeah.
They had to do like teeter-tottering on their aluminum fishing boat to get it to, with two guys pushing to get it to push off this little like sandy thing. Areas they showed 12 days ago that had water on it are now above water, and there's grass growing.
Yeah.
So they said some places that a month ago were barely peaking above the water line are now 10 feet from the water's edge, and there's grass growing up, and you can't see hardly the thing.
Not any ground here.
No. Just evaporation is so huge right now. So it used to be you have the dry heat and stuff out there and stuff. So now it's humid as all junk because the water is evaporating so quickly.
Yeah.
Guy said he got in this one area of the water which was pretty shallow, and so it's like as hot as a jacuzzi.
I don't
There's
know.
still some areas that are still cold that are deeper, but yeah.
It's a mess.
They were actually showing some people there. They had a few boats out there dredging around around where the boat channel is.
Yeah.
Just so they'd have areas where they have water.
Yeah.
They wouldn't run below, which then dropped the rest of the lake because they sucked out areas there. Said some areas of fish are cooking in the water. Well, not like actually cooking, but they're so hot that they just can't be in.
Yeah, they got to find deeper water.
Yeah. And they said these little structures, these little teeny fish used to hide in, nowhere to hide anymore. So big fish just eating them up.
Yeah, well, at some point there's going to be a problem.
Oh, yeah.
Multiple problems.
Yeah.
Saturday. And she's rushing in to go.
Anything to find out it's closed too?
Well, she might have an access to the upstairs.
Or the something.
Or she might be waiting on somebody else.
Yeah.
No plates. coffee, weren't
Well, Rich is at his camping spot, not the
Good
lake,
for
but
him.
some camping place.
Good.
I think had a picture on Facebook. He was
Yeah,
like
Ralph probably went to the lake.
doing some kind of, I think it was near a welding thing or with the iron thing.
Blacksmithing.
Yeah, someplace. I don't know, some farm or something.